get no damn part. I've been meaning to get rid of that gong.
Let's have some Bible.
Now, I'd be lying if I didn't say 2021 was a year full of mixed bags and surprises when it came to entertainment. At least until we got Squid Game that came out. A show about some very angry PlayStation buttons that were overseeing a series of games where the only wager was your life, only thing capable of being of luck and skill, full of tragic, heartbreaking moments.
고마워. 나랑 같이 해줘서.
People were picked for this game that were only in severe, massive amounts of debts, like Lee Jong-jae did, who was the star actor of their show, who had played a phenomenal role and did an incredible job with his performance. Waging his life against luck and skill, the more people died, the more money you could get. At the end of season 1, for the finale, he won the game, won hundreds of millions of dollars, and was able to leave. But then for some reason, he decided to dye hair, which served no formidable purpose, and then decided to go star in The Acolyte. But hey, I guess when you come back for season 2, that looks like why you aged 50 years. So that is to say, everything with Jedi Master Squid Game here is pretty much going to be staying the same. Or so I thought. Stop and Go was the exact same, and they even decided to give the game the same fucking number again. This wasn't really anticipating much, and nor were my hopes set up very high. That is to say, until a strange character, marking the dangerous 001, decides to come into the games. You see, it's all about them being able to be super sneaky and trick you, like they wouldn't have any idea, nor would Jedi Master Squid Game, because the last time he had a player 001, I don't really think that played out very well for him, if you recall what happened at the finale of season 1. But hey, I guess we're never going to learn our lessons, are we? So, when you think things are going to stay the same, Netflix decides to pull the wool over our eyes with the angry PlayStation buttons, giving us different variations of the games. And honestly, I thought these were a little bit more interesting. Except there's going to be an introduction to some players that honestly just maybe want to sit in the side of traffic. Even though some things stayed the same, but there were also going to be different variations from Squid Game Season 2. And I gotta say, Jedi Master Soul did a very good job in this role, as well as the rest of the cast. But now dealing with Player 1, who ironically we have never seen before, right? And just out of respect for the actor, because I know I'm going to fuck up his name, we're just going to call him Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. You know, the only one that there ever was. Even changing his right hand to his left hand multiple times, trying to give away his unknown identity. You see the sneakiness that they showed us, changing these games often enough, only having them use different hands so nobody would be able to find out who he is. Then he kept the mask on the whole damn time, but even some of these games were more interesting. But hey, eventually, Storm Shadow gets his act together. Or does he? But because Jedi Master Squid Game was already in Season 1, he knew the games and wanted to come back and take everyone down, including Storm Shadow. But he has no idea who he really is, especially being the front man for everything. This is where I have to give credit to the good writing, and it played off very well. Some of these actions were very good, and you could feel a lot of the heart of these characters. You understood where they were coming from, but even though you understood his ultimate mission at the end, which is to take everyone down. Let me know in the comment section below. If you won Squid Game Season 1, like Jedi Master Squid Games did, would you come back, or would you take the money and run? But this is going to go back to one of the biggest issues in Squid Game, the ending. After all of that, leading one of the worst mutinies that they had ever seen, only with some of the worst writing I've ever seen, they just decided to end it abruptly, which is where you can clearly tell that they're splitting this up into another season. Only to have us surrounded by more characters, which I gotta say, even one of the characters that they introduced was pregnant. They actually gave her a lot of shine in this show, and even in this series, I was very impressed. You're able to see a lot of the emotions in Season 2, but there was no gut-wrenching moments like there were in Season 1. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you prefer? Squid Game Season 1 or Squid Game Sequelitis Season 2? This is ultimately going to be one of the more interesting things that I saw, because even though I did like the character development, I wanted to feel more danger for them. I wanted them to be put in jeopardy, like George R.R. Martin almost wrote this, but you're not going to get that in Season 2. I might as well address this idiot in the room, Thanos. And no, not this Thanos.
Legend Thanos.
Senorita, excuse me? You safe. Welcome to the Thanos world. I don't know what the fuck are you talking about.
Let's get it! Woo! I'm sorry, boy.
Stop it.
We will come back, my friends. Oh, come on!
Yeah, this guy plays some idiot rapper on Squid Games, but lo and behold,
Check your 싶어 말고 달처럼 난 여러 명의 포로 도망치네 이곳 바비용 나 지긋지긋
Yeah, who would have thought the crappy rapper that plays in Squid Game Season 2 is actually a crappy rapper in real life? Who would have thought? I'm just kidding. Turns out one of the secondary changes that they made in Season 2 is that majority has the option to take the money and run, or if they lose, they have to keep playing. This was a good adaptation that they decided to put in. People want to keep playing, more people die, the more money that they get. But inevitably, this was still a good season. Yes, the ending was very abrupt, and I honestly enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you going to stay tuned for Squid Game Season 3? Or are you just gonna cut it by the hair here? Thank you all so much for watching. Like this video, share this video. And as always, until we meet again.